Okay, folks. I saw this video yesterday by Sebastian, and I was messing around, man. I said, should I steal it? I got so many likes. I figured I'd do it. He's doing total praise, standard, gospel standard. To the hills. That's it. Shout out to Sebastian's channel. Go watch the whole video over there. I'm only doing this 1 or 2 chords. Check this out. Coming. That's the chord I'm going to do right there. We're going to figure out what it is. Let you guys know what it is. Ah, man, I love it when real musicians, man, because Sebastian's a real musician. Look what he said. Look, it's his video, and he keeps looking at it over and over. Ah, man, I love it, man. We're real musicians over here, man. We don't get caught up in all that other stuff. You guys, I need to let you guys know something, man. I'm not a musician who's in the industry, so I don't know all the musicians that a lot of you guys may know. So Russell Paul, let me know who he is in the comments, man, because definitely I need to check this guy out more. You know what I'm saying? Need to check him out. So you guys tell me who he is in the comments, and y'all can also send me videos. Yeah, man, y'all send me videos from other musicians. Make sure the audio is nice and clean like this. You don't hear Sebastian all screaming in the microphone. So that helps. So yeah, send me the videos, and we'll break them down the best I can. All right, so I want to go to that chord again. Let's see if we can find that chord, because he's killing, but you guys can watch that over on his channel. That's it right there. It's coming. Okay, so let's talk about that. We're in the key of D flat. Why is he playing coming from you? Why is he playing a B chord? I'm going to change the key. Why is he playing an A chord? Why is he playing a G minor 9? None of these chords seem like they would fit in the key of D flat, right? So that's what this channel is about, because what we do is we listen to it, we break it down, but we go into the thought process of musicians, so that even if you are not at this level yet, right, you understand the idea, the story that's going on here, and the reason some chords are chosen and why they work. First, let's do the breakdown real quick. He's just doing coming from you on the word you. That's a D sharp, which is in the B triad. So it's simply a B triad, okay? After that, he goes to an A major triad. After that, he goes to a G minor 9. It's crazy, right? Okay. So let's talk about those chords real quick and why they work. In the key of D flat, we have D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, D flat, D flat, C, D flat. I don't know. I'm saying them all wrong. Anyway, notice that there's none of those chords should be in the key of D flat, but there's a catch. At the end of total praise, when they go, the tenors are going, amen, amen, right? You have this, see? So the end of this song is not really being played in D flat. It's actually being played in like a modal sound. Some people may call it Mixolydian flat 6. Because in the Mixolydian flat 6, what happens is we take the D flat scale. The Mixolydian part of that word flattens the 7th note. And since the 7th note is a C, that C changes to a B. And Mixolydian flat 6 means we take whatever the 6th note is and we flatten that one. So we take the D flat scale and replace the B flat and C with an A and a B. So they sound like this. Right? So right? So anyway, that's just kind of showing you that sound. The total praise sound, the augments, is a Mixolydian flat 6 sound. So I find it ironic that even though he hasn't reached that part of the song yet, where he goes, it's coming from you, he's implying, look at that, the B. So it's almost like he's implying the amen chords in a sense, because he's on this B chord here, and then he goes to the A chord, which are the chords that are used in the end of the song. So that's the reason, in my mind, why those chords work out so well, simply because in the end of the song, the A and the B are used in Mixolydian flat 6 scale. Now, someone's going to say, well, what about this G chord? Well, that's the chord that I say is out there. Because if you look at the scale here, there's no G in that scale. So why does it work? Well, this is what we call creativity, right? This is when musicians take detours, right? When we're driving somewhere and you know what? Oh man, there's something nice over there. Let me take a detour. It's not the direct route, but it can get me back. But what's important is not this chord, the chord that's coming after this, right? So this chord's the detour. This would be the out there chord. None of these notes are really in the key of D flat, outside of maybe the B flat and the F, but most of them are outside. So this is outside the key. This is a crazy chord. So what's going to make this work is a chord that's after this. Let's see what it is. Okay, let's see what it is. Let's see what he does to get back home. B chord, A chord, out there chord. So he has an F chord, most likely a dominant chord, because your peace you give me. In the original song, I think it's just a D flat chord over F. He's changing it to a B flat minor chord. And to approach this B flat minor chord, he's hitting an F dominant. See how that sounds? So this F chord is right after his G chord. So here's his chord, here's the sequence. B, A, G minor. Set up to the next chord. This is his road back. He's on the road. He's kind of getting off the road. He's all the way off. He gets back on. Now he's back on. All right, so that's kind of how music works. You gotta have to kind of think of it like that, because that'll help kind of understanding the flow in terms of the structure of what's going on here. It's just the way I'm thinking of it, impromptu. But so some other things too. When he went to the A chord, B chord, so that's just an E, sorry, it's just an E chord, a B chord, an A chord, then a B chord, and then an A chord again. We're just adding the 7th note, which is a G flat, to the bottom of the chord. So, all right, so where else can I use this progression? That's funny that you say that, because I brought my little iPad mini, because I can never think of songs. So what I did is I wrote down a bunch of songs, because I can never find songs when I'm trying to integrate this stuff into other songs, because it's not going to help me if I just give you this and then send you on your way, because then you won't know where to use it. So I wrote a bunch of songs down. I Surrender All, Oh How I Love Jesus, Here I Am to Worship, My Faith Looks Up to Me, The Promise. My Faith Looks Up to Me may work, because I think that song is sometimes in D flat, and that's a similar key. So let's do that one. Y'all know this song? right there. That's where we can use his chords. Right there on the da 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 da. I'm gonna use his B chord there. This is where the ear comes in, man, because unless I can find where to put the movements, right, then I'm kind of stuck, because I'm stuck in the way that the movement was taught, and I can't take it to other stuff. So do the B chord. I'm gonna keep this A flat on top because that's the melody of the song. So I'm gonna keep it there to make sure it works out. Then he has the B chord. I'm sorry, this is the B chord. Then he has the A chord. I like that. Then he has the G minor. So see, the A chord doesn't work, but that's fine because this is the out there chord anyway. And then the next part of the song is so it's just the A chord. This is kind of similar to the Total Praise one. I think instead of using the F, I don't like that as much, so I think I'm gonna I'll do a chord, an E flat chord. So after my G chord, I'm gonna use an E flat chord. And then I'll go to an E flat chord. Just kind of showing you guys how I construct things. I like, I've been getting, my video stats have been telling me that you guys like impromptu, just kind of off script videos a little bit better than when I script everything out. So that's how we're doing it. So, it comes out as it comes out. So let's just try it and see how this works. So my faith looks up to thee. Let me, by the way, I'm using shout out to Jamal Hartwell's MK Sensation Extreme. Give a little bit more volume there. This particular sound is called EP Stackables. So you know the song. Here we go. Russell Paul chords. That's the alto chord. Da, da. All right, so that's the song. So, I like it. Y'all gotta, oh, I like that too. Or, that's actually more of a direct route. That's staying right on the road there. That's staying on the road. B chord, A chord, and then I can resolve it after that. And it would have worked with Total Praise too. So he could have done, how did it go in Total Praise? It's coming, no, we might help. Coming from you. And then see, that's not as out there. That's not veering off that road. That's just kind of, right? But, right? That's kind of going out there, and same thing with the other song. So hopefully you guys got something from this video. Real quick video. So we'll do. Thank you, Sebastian. Again, you guys go check out his channel. Sebastian is the OG, man. He's the one who brings all these crazy musicians and lets us see him with this good setup. It helps that he's a videographer too, I think. So that kind of helps. So Sebastian, man, thank you again for bringing Russell Paul You guys shout him out. Tell him you found me on Sean's channel.